Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we will look into a scenario in which the Caribbean became a nation. And I mean, the only nation that would hurt would be, like, Miami would be in some trouble. So would New Orleans. Well, New Orleans would be sinking on the plus side, neither would Florida. Or would they? Who knows? But yeah. Unless hurricanes would get to the US, that's a benefit. Land kills hurricanes. I'm being funny, just like how I was rolling. Yep, I roll. Got it. Don't walk, roll. Yeah, exactly. But if they did become a nation, they would probably be peaceful. I mean, good with the US. But then they're like, to secure good relations, right? They do the US's dirty work. And as we can tell, turning ocean into land is a bit more complex than it looks. And yeah. And now, with Cuba. Which somehow, let's just say, they have a bunch of people got moved there and it became a country with people. Or maybe it's shark people. Who knows? But what is this? Or a bunch of other things, possibly. Maybe they're oceans. Oh wait, that might sound like Oceanians, but yeah. As Cuba has fallen to the Great Caribbean Empire. Which, yeah. The US doesn't really mind. Their relations have just improved for some reason. What to do if a country attacks you? Just tell America has oil. Easy. And that's some kind of joke. I don't know why that's a joke, but yeah. As they just annex islands, like, yeah, no worries. We can just annex. Yeah, let's just annex all these islands. What's the worst that could happen? Not like France and the Netherlands and whoever else probably has islands here would care. They don't touch them. Yep, they don't touch all the islands. And so on until they decide to declare war on the rest of the nations that are very unstable, I guess, some of them. Who knows what they're all like, but it's hard to tell. And so on until the Caribbean nation has claimed all the Caribbean Sea. They're basically becoming an American puppet. But yeah. With America deciding they would send them aid to help them with their bigger conflicts to come, which would include Venezuela and Nicaragua, and they want to go after Mexico for some reason. But the Americans decide to join them in their war against Venezuela. And Trinidad, because they can get Trinidad involved. And Suriname just joins. Yep, Everai joins a gang slap. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, this is not fair for Venezuela. But fortunately, well, it needs to be realistic. Fine. But yeah. Realism with relations. Fakeism with everything else. Being proposed. In which that land is given to Colombia in exchange for this land, which they both decide to come to an agreement in which this happened. The Panama Canal being useless, the Americans ask for the canal to be extended by this nation. But the Caribbean nation says, only if you let us expand into Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, and them all. All of Central America, and you will send aid. Brazil also agrees to send aid because they're saying we can build a canal here and a canal from New Orleans down to get these two nations to be down for it. So an alliance has been formed, with them also declaring war on Costa Rica because Costa Rica doesn't have a military, so it's a good time to declare war on them. The Americans actually liking this nation. This is beneficial for them, probably. Probably not. Economically, this is their worst nightmare, but yeah. Politically, this might be good, but politically it's also bad. They might even invade to get more coastline. Who knows? But if this did happen, I would probably grow wings start flying. Yes, exactly. If this happens in real life, I will grow wings and start flying, and I'll eat my hat. Just kidding. That's too funny for words. But Oh my god. You know what good news this would have? All the capybaras would be able to go up to Canada. That'd be great news. And then keep going up here and there. Somehow swim across the Gulf of St. Lawrence, but who even knows? With the Nicaragua War breaking out. But after seeing the expansionist threat, all of Central America gets involved, and they request the Mexico to get involved. Wait, the Mexico? Yep, the Mexico. The United States of Mexico. Wait, what? That's weird. But before the U.S. is ready to send forces in, Mexico does a quick invasion. Even going into the U.S., because I know the U.S. is coming soon, but yeah. As the Caribbean losing a huge chunk of like 900-degree land, but yeah. As if this land would be hospitable, but yeah. But the Caribbean nation is weak, I would say. Probably one of the weaker nations of the world. Despite probably getting lots of help from the U.S., they do manage to get up here. But this is when the Americans start their invasion of Mexico. It's not that fast, guys. And they quickly go into Baja California. Now for Sonora and Sonora. Yucatan and Chiapas and those places will fall. Yep, as you can tell, I know my Mexican states somehow. And then there's Veracruz. It's long. But yeah, here we go. And then, yeah. We have Chihuahua, Tabasco. Maybe I should stop now before I pronounce more things wrong. But yeah, with the Americans doing this, the Yucatan War breaks out, with the Yucatan Peninsula falling and Tabasco falls. With Sonora and Sonora falling to the U.S. and Nuevo Leon being invaded in the places. Why do they want to invade Mexico? I don't know. Maybe because they want to. That doesn't work so well. But yeah, let's see the treaty of Netherlands and telling the Netherlands how to conquer the lands. So the Netherlands goes on a bit of an expansionist curve as they do this, a bit of this with what they gave, the technology gave to them, a bit of that, maybe a bit more of this, a bit of this, and yeah, the Netherlands has done it. The unimaginable. They have beat the sea, and the sea has learned their lesson. Maybe next time we won't mess with the Netherlands. Get it? Netherlands, sinking, sea, ocean, being conquered. And the new leader is called the Water Conqueror. Waterius the First. Yep, Waterius the First. Yep, that's what I'm going to call him. And so the Caribbean's like, yeah. Now I guess my technology is good. And then it turns out that it was sharks leading this country. But somehow sharks turned into humans. Explain that to me, but yeah. And they led this country to greatness. They've made good relations with 3 nations. 4 they have good relations with, and Canada's just like, yeah. Had to tell when Canada's problems. I'm not sorry. Wait, what? And yeah. That's so odd. Why did I just say beep? Oops. But yeah, let's see what this caused. Well, this caused the Great Netherlandish European Union. This is the formation of the European Union to try and stop it. But can they do it? Who knows? And that's all for today's video. Please like and subscribe. Do you like this Caribbean nation? If so, I can do other seas turning into nations. Like the Black Sea or the Great Lakes. And thank you for watching today's video. Now we have 70 subscribers left to get, so please subscribe. That's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out. Bye, guys.